Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Foci from Alexandra Wright. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Today being Friday, well, at least this week anyway, we had our tangle time sessions because I had to shift things this week. Oh my gosh, did we ever have fun with it? I'll show you my results. Oh, it's just amazing. All right. Do take a look at the link in the description section where it says for more inspiration from the creator of this tangle. So that way you can kind of get the story behind it, as well as look at the really, really neat examples that Alexandra has. Okay, so this one starts off. Well, and actually, let me look again because I always get these things backwards. All right. Well, not always, sometimes. Foci is plural for focus. So we're going to put our foci points here because that's what I was calling them. And I'm using the graphic one just now because I just want to have them be a little bit bigger dots. And this is a great tool for that. Yes, let's put them right here. Oh, we'll spread them out a little bit like that. Okay. Then... okay. And then in an arch, I'm going to put dots. And let's see, I'm going to spread them out just as far as that's going, just like that. Pen decided that's what we're doing. Okay, well, that's what we're doing. There we go. Okay. Now, from today's sessions, questions from... how many points, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And that's what's so brilliant about this tangle. It really exemplifies so many things in Zentangle. The no mistakes, this is more of a tangle addicts saying hashtag you do what you want. And it's all fine. All right, so here we go. And then, so what we're doing, and again, take a read to find out more, but these are going to be our two foci, our focal dots. And let me also say, so that if you don't want to go and look and read, these can be dots, these can be orbs. You can have a lot of fun with them. That's why I like to share that. Okay, so starting with this one here, we are just going to, let me move. Oh, that's not going to go any further. Okay, let me move this up. Oh, where's my things? Okay. We're just going to draw lines from, I was calling them focal dots, to each in turn. And we did have some people that decided that it worked better for them to go up here, and thanks, Allie, and then down to the other one. It's up to you however you want to work. But essentially, each of these radiating dots are going to, have one line going to a focal, the focus dot, as I'm calling it. But however you get there is up to you. Now, we don't necessarily go in between these two, although it doesn't matter if you do. Okay, so there's one. And now we're going to start here. Same thing. I'm going to go backwards. And sometimes they miss. If you miss like that, you can always go back and make those dots bigger. There's just like everything. There's always something that you can do, and it's one of those. Just don't worry about it. I did find, because I was working on bigger paper, a bigger sheet, bigger tile. It gets to be a challenge if you're trying to make this line, traverse a longer distance, but it still all worked out great. Okay. And this one is, to that one too. Almost in a straight line, but it's okay. It's all good. And really, I mean, and I was thinking about this at the beginning. It's like, well, if I put that up a little bit, then I'm not going to have the straight line effect. But you see, in the end, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And like I said, I could come back and I could, adjust these a little bit, make them more uniform, adjust, making them a little bit bigger to compensate for any overshootings, undershootings, crosswise shooting, missed it, just missed it, period. Here too. Up to you. And that's it. It's so cool. So cool. We had a lot of neat variations today. And if you want to see those, I hope to have those out in the next couple days. If you are interested in seeing that, click on my link tree, which is in the description section also below the step out links, and go to my website and subscribe to my blog, because that I will be sending those out, the pictures and everything there. And so then you'll be able to see screenshots, pictures of finished work and stuff like that. So fun. That is it. Now let me share, because I'm going to leave this as it is because I think it looks neat. And show you what you can do. Oh, and actually let me do this where I split. Okay, so this was from one session, and so you get the choice of, you can fill in some sections. I was just going random. That's all. You could fill in every other, so that way it's kind of like the Tangle Knightsbridge, where every other one, and that looks really, really neat. But so this I did as designated. This one is more of an arch. This one, a little bit taller, and it's just, like I said, it's super fun. And then I decided, well, on the flip side, and I'm just covering it so that way so it's clear. There we go. So then on the flip side of it, I decided I'm just going to go random, and I just put random dots, and that's the result. And that's fun. And then I did the same thing, filling in some. And I made these orbs, bigger orbs instead. The challenge, not challenge, just the thing with that is when you're, let's compare it. When you're going to a point, for the most part, you're hitting around closer to the same point, versus when you have a larger orb, you can see where some of the lines are coming in at different places. It just depends on what you want to do. I just want to point it out. All right, so that was one bit of fun. Then I decided I wanted to try it with different colors. Because, besides the fact it made us think of string art, it also made us think of spirograph. And when we do spirograph, you would, do a once around in one color and then another round in another color, or, divide it up somehow. So that's what I decided to do here. And that's, super fun. All right, then our second session, I'll show the ones, well, I'll just show all of them. This one, because it was on the variation that Alexandra showed, and that was kind of an S shape with dots in the center, and then having your focus points come out. Sorry about that shaking. From either side. And so that's what the yellow and the blue are. And I was like, I didn't really care for that. So I decided to do, my east-west and add a north-south and do the same. And it's like, well, it kind of looks like a mess, but, I'm not done with it yet. We'll fill in some things or do some other fun stuff with it. But it's interesting. It is totally interesting. As I'm looking at it this way, I just got an idea, but I'm not going to try it now. Then I decided, let me flip this over. I wanted to play, that looks fine that way, on one of our translucent tiles. It's a vellum. And so this one I did random, period. So here were my, obviously, two focus dots. And then I just went random, and it looks kind of cool. But then I decided to use, what did I use? I see I need to fill that in better. Chalk pencils, and colored on the flip side. That's the neat thing about these translucent tiles, is that, you could do stuff on the back, and then it's kind of muted on the front, and it's just really, really neat. Really cool. And then too, because somebody asked, well, put something dark on it. I want to see what it looks like. And it looks neat even with, a dark under, darker light. Anyway, really super cool. And then, well, actually, this was the first one I did. I decided I wanted to do 3 focus dots. in the center. And then I went all the way around just because. And I think that turned out rather neat and added some, actually that soapstone in the middle there, just as a highlight. Anyway, so much fun. I think I don't know which ones I like the best. I think it's these three. So much fun. Yeah, just that's all the words I have for it. So much fun. And you could totally lose yourself. And yeah, it's just amazing. All right, so again, I hope you enjoyed this. Do take a look at the for more inspiration links, or the links, especially that. The link's in the description section. If you liked it, would love to have you click on the like button. And if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and click that as well while you're clicking. I've already mentioned enough about the links to the step outs. The link tree, you'll find other ways to connect with me. So I mentioned my website, and you can follow my blog. There's also links to my Facebook page. You can follow me there. And if you would like to participate in something like this, on my Facebook page, I do post these sessions there, as well as on Eventbrite and Meetup. Links are there on the link tree. And if you would like to be part of the greater conversation, and hang out with other Tangle addicts, we would love to hang out with you. I have a link there also to our private group page on Facebook. There are 4 questions that you must answer in order to gain entry, and that's it. So, and there's other links there that you can explore, resources, whatnot. Such a fun Tangle, so neat. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.